What's going on, everybody? This is Dalton with Dalton Deals Denver. Thanks again for checking out my YouTube channel. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be posting videos twice a week. Today I wanted to talk about how I got my first deal as a real estate agent and what I learned from that experience. As I'm making this video now, I've been in the industry for 9 months and I've successfully closed 5 transactions. I was lucky enough to get my first deal through my oldest sister. I helped her buy her first condo here in Denver, Colorado. I think we began our search in November of 2018. I got my license in October, so it was a month in. Got her all set up on her MLS as far as, you know, what she was looking for. She wanted a condo. She wanted it in the high 100s, low 200s price range. And we went out and we went and saw probably about 15 different properties. And I think, you know, we kept running into the same issues with most of them. Needed a lot of work. They were in sketchy parts of town, especially with that price range. It can be a little difficult sometimes. And, you know, we didn't have much luck. Finally, one day she sends me this property. It's this gorgeous 1-bedroom condo, 1-bathroom condo down in Denver. And it was professionally remodeled and redesigned by an interior designer who, it was her condo she was living at. So this was mid-December, so a month and a half of looking, no luck, which is typical. And, you know, set up the showing, go down there. I think we saw 2 or 3 other properties that day. And as we're pulling into that property, I get a notification on my phone saying that our request to show the property was denied by the seller. I'm like, what the hell is going on? We're already here. Like, can we please go in and see the place? So I call the listing agent up, see what's happening, what the issue was, and they had unfortunately accepted another offer. And that's that. The seller didn't want to let us see the place. They already accepted an offer. So we left there empty-handed, and the search continues. About 2 weeks later, I think it was beginning of the year, it went back on the market. For whatever reason, the people who were buying that place backed out during the inspection process. So this is the place my sister wanted. This is the place we wanted to get into. I set up the showing again. I believe it was either the 1st or the 2nd of the year. Again, drive all the way out there. It's about 30 minutes away from my house. Pull up into the parking lot. Again, another notification on my phone. Seller has denied the showing. So at this point, obviously, my sister's very frustrated. I'm getting a little frustrated. Again, I call the agent. Like, look, I've got an offer ready for you. I can send it to you right now. Please, let us in here. Let us go see the place. And she basically told us, look, it's the holidays. My client's been really busy this week, and she's kind of just tired of the process right now, and she's looking to take a break, and we're not going to let anyone see the place till the weekend. I said, okay, I'm going to send you this offer now. Can we please go see this place tomorrow? We are dead serious. This is the place that we want. She talks to the seller. She allows us to go the next day. And she made it very clear to us, look, we're not letting anybody else in, but since you have presented an offer, we're going to go let you take a look at the place. We go in, we take a look around. It's gorgeous. It's way better than what the pictures show. And I brought a little thank you card for my sister to fill out for the seller saying, look, I understand this is a very big inconvenience. Thank you for letting us come in today. And that was it. I get a call later on that day from the listing agent. She said the seller got our note. She was very grateful and thankful for it, and that she had accepted our offer. So typically from when you go under contract on a place to closing, it's usually about a month, especially if you're working with a lender and they need to get the appraisal and finalize everything up on the loan. So I think we were able to close in about 28 days on that one. We closed at the end of January. First closing, it felt great. Went in, got all dressed up, had my suit on. I'm not wearing a suit today, but it was just an amazing experience. What I learned from that whole deal was it's very important to be able to communicate with the other agent and not to be afraid to be firm. When I called the second time we went out there and had the showing denied again, I was very straightforward with the listing agent. Said, look, I have an offer ready, which we did. I wrote up the offer just in case because we wanted that place. We wanted to be the first ones to get the offer in again. We didn't want to take any chances with it going under contract with someone else. And I think that I don't recommend anyone doing this if they're looking to purchase a place, but we did submit the offer before we had a chance to see it. But yeah, that's the big thing there. Know how to communicate, know how to be firm when it comes time to be firm. The other thing is being patient and to understand, especially in this business, a lot of things can happen that are out of our control. And we as the professionals, as the agents, have to keep in mind, look, yes, sometimes there's a lot of money on the line for us, but it's our job to do what's best for our clients. And we cannot let the things that are out of our control affect us and get to us in a negative way. We are the professionals and we need to be the ones that bring the cool and the calm to the transaction, because our clients are already stressed out enough with this whole process. It can be daunting getting into your own place. The whole escrow process can seem, like a lot of give and take sometimes. And it's just very important for us as the professionals to keep the level head and to bring that level of calmness to our clients, to let them know, look, I understand this is frustrating, but this is just part of the process. Before you know it, you're going to be moved in and this is all going to be over. That was probably my two big takeaways from that whole transaction. Another thing is, when I was there, her lender that she used, it's not someone I recommended. I was brand new to the business. Like I said, I didn't have anybody that I was comfortable enough to recommend her because I didn't really know anybody yet. So I let her pick her own. And he was a good guy. He was very knowledgeable. But at the same time, he tried giving me advice on a few things that were contradictory to what I've been learning and studying. And that's another thing, is being able to know who to take advice from in this industry, especially coming in as a new agent. If you're in an office environment with a lot of other agents, you don't know who's who. You don't know who's good at what they're doing, who's going to give you good advice, bad advice. Just make sure you're taking advice from qualified people. I'm not going to necessarily listen to a lender on how I should be running my business as a real estate agent. Those are two completely different fields. But that's about it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what I hear and you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Appreciate you guys.